willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
You know that dollar bill you've got stuffed in your wallet, purse, or pocket? Give it a little respect, because it could win you millions. Lotto America from the Nebraska Lottery is here, and it only costs $1 to play. It has a $2 million starting jackpot with drawings every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What's more, you can add the All-Star bonus for an additional $1 to multiply any prize won. So unwrinkle that dollar bill in your glove box and play today. Lotto America, top prize odds 1 in 26 million.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out. Because your membership has perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry,
this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk about versatility today. Unlike flowers that wither and die or chocolates that disappear in a heartbeat, jewelry is the solid move here, guys. Yes, she will cherish it, but more important than anything, she will brag about it and brag about you. And that's what it's all about. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. The Cowboy Mounted Shooting Association National Championship is in Lincoln at the Sandhills Global Center this Thursday through Sunday. Come see cowboys and cowgirls go for the national championships riding fast horses and shooting pistols. The event is free to the public, so come on out and watch the Cowboys and Cowgirls May 23rd through the 25th, with the showcase event starting at 7 o'clock Thursday evening and Friday evening at the Sandhills Global Center at 84th and Havelock.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green, all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. The first hour is proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Boom. Got it. Wednesday. We're here. Hey, NASCAR. It keeps on brewing. So Kyle Busch's owner, Rick Hendrick, legendary NASCAR owner, comes out yesterday and they asked him about Ricky Stenhouse saying he was going to wreck Kyle Busch's car next week at the next race. And Rick Hendrick goes, well, I'm a little bit older and I don't fight like I used to, but if he touches one of our cars, I know how to fight dirty. So
it's on and popping.
It keeps on brewing in NASCAR.
On and popping.
That's great for NASCAR because it gets the eyes on the sport.
Yeah, probably not the way they want it. But nevertheless,
you take it any way you can
what?
Get it.
You use any story as much as you can to leverage it. And it's, you know what, Raff? It's a thing to where the enthusiast already enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to bring, to your point, it'll bring other eyes that don't watch it as much. If it's not the Indy 500 or something like that, people are like, I'm just intrigued. I want to see what's going to go down.
I know. That's like me. I was like, I saw that last night. And Rick Hendrick doesn't really do a ton of interviews anymore, but he comes out, he goes, he touches one of my cars, it's on. I was like, all right, let's go.
Rumble in the bricks.
And then also, too, I wanted to make mention of Jillian Martin, Nebraska bowler, junior bowler. She won the USBC Queens tournament. I think it's a professional tournament, actually. She's the youngest bowler ever to win it. And USBC Queens champion after defeating top seeded Hope Gramley. So looking at it, she won the Tierra, and I think she won $60,000. So
she got 60 G's?
60K for winning the tourney.
Dang.
So because I believe you can take money now, NIL, money, cash, tournament. I think
60 G's.
I don't know how that goes, but congratulations, the youngest bowler in the history of PBA bowling or WPBA bowling, Jillian Martin. Boom, got it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, man. Yeah, she got that money. Yes, $60,000. Second straight Husker Queens champ after Lindsey Baker. Shine did it, man. So how old is she?
I think she's a junior.
Yeah, she's young. Nick, how you doing this morning, buddy?
Nick's steering aimlessly outside.
Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to get to it the 9 o'clock segment.
I can't talk.
We got a lot to discuss as far as Husker baseball. Nick,
baseball
now,
connoisseur.
It's almost like on Christmas morning, you open up the gift and you just had every just you knew you're going to get that gift.
You didn't get it.
And you open it up, it's like, what is this? You know, I think
this is you walk downstairs and your mom goes, sorry, it didn't get you any presents this year.
Yeah. Not just the wrong gift, but no gift.
No presents.
Just not at all.
Not even the luxury of coal.
Yeah, it's just
coal would have been better.
Not even a thing of coal. Rafferty, this is your last day in the studio, man.
Yep, this is it.
This is it.
This is it. Heading down to Cuba.
And, and in 48 hours, you will be 50. You'll join the half a century club.
Yeah. Is it 48 hours now? What are we? Oh, yeah, it is 48 hours.
Yeah.
I think I was born at 7:21 a.m. So at 7:21 a.m. on Friday, I will be 50 years old.
50. Are you going to golf when you're there?
Yes.
Definitely. What course are you going to play?
Is it? Oh, next going to be some Kivera. Yeah.
Renting clubs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, man, there's no way I'd take my clubs to Mexico. No, you might give them a kiss goodbye, and that's going to be it.
Yeah,
man.
no, I didn't want to deal with the hassle of it all.
No, I'm flying from Austin, Cuba. I'm not Cuba. Now you got me saying it, man. Austin, Cuba, then Cancun.
So I got a question for you all. I want to know if I'm strange or not strange.
Well,
wait a minute.
Well,
That's a bad lead-in, Raff.
Okay, so I am strange.
How strange?
I'm very strange. Okay, so here's the deal. When you buy, like, say, new shirts, new underwear, new socks, do you wash them before you wear them the first time?
Yes.
I don't.
Okay, thank you, AD.
You wash yours, Nick?
You wash
every
everything?
single time. Every single time.
Because I ordered like a bunch of like Under Armour shirts, Keno. And there's a shout out for you. But so Under Armour shirts and shorts, and I got new underwear and socks. You know, I got a full new wardrobe. So I just leave it in the plastic bags. And then when I get down there, I just open it up like Christmas.
But what about wrinkles?
Yeah, who cares? It's me.
There's your point.
Well, I can steam it out or something.
Okay.
I'll put it out on the deck or something.
I think I wash every single piece of clothing. Every single time.
Even your socks and underwear.
Every single time.
I kind of like that new underwear feel, though, when you just unfurl it. And
That's crazy. That's crazy. Even Henry says strange. Maybe he was talking about me. I don't know.
I don't know. I was just wondering about that because that's always been like great.
I never.
When you get a new pair of socks, and you're like, they're nice and fresh.
I just slide them on. I just put them on. I don't think I wash.
You know how they get fresh is you wash.
I like that new feeling though.
Yeah, I don't wash mine. Unknown texture 2049. Yes, I made an error. Said that Indianapolis 500 is definitely not a NASCAR event. Just makes sense. Race it. Yeah,
he's close. And Kyle Larson's doing both, so I mean, it's kind of the same.
Yeah. Gator says out of the package, brand new. You can wear it. Use from a garage sale or Goodwill. Wash it.
I would do that. I
just don't trust people in stores, man. I don't trust people. You don't know what's been tried on. You don't know what's been sent back to like the fitting rooms. You don't know what's going on.
The packages are sealed completely.
Not socks per se, but like shirts and pants.
Yeah.
I'm just out, man.
I can see your point. Somebody may have tried it on. I mean, to me, I'm like, they didn't like go home and bring it back and they slapped a tag back on it. But not saying they can't.
Well,
not saying they can't.
I suppose.
I just never really thought about it. Actually.
Like with stuff out of packages, I just do it for wrinkles to get rid of stuff. So there you go. I hang up all my shirts.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
that new feeling though.
Now I'm a big ironer.
Okay.
I will not wear something.
I ironed my shirts for the first time in Vegas.
Really?
I always wanted to iron my jeans, but I never did.
I did an iron. I used an iron for the first time ever in my life.
Are you serious?
I just always threw them in the dryer.
So like dress shirts and things like that.
I don't wear dress shirts very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom.
I also get it dry cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Like suits and stuff, I just get dry cleaned.
Yeah, but when you travel, I guess it's different what you do because when you travel, you throw it in a suitcase.
Yep.
You got to bring that iron.
Of course.
Yeah, you got to bring that iron out of there and take care of it.
Al, trust me, man. Al says, I swear I was watching Cartoon Network last night. Oh, trust me, Al. We were all.
Well, I tell you what, I think we'll get into that in our next segment. I think the Indiana Pacers fans thought they were watching the Cartoon Network too by the number of calls. We'll get into that, but that was another one. I think the fans thought they were watching the Cartoon Network by some of the calls that by Carlisle as far as that goes. You know, just the way that the game was so mismanaged down the stretch to where it should have been over. We'll get into that as well. Folks, on this beautiful hump day, it's Wednesday. The sun is out. There's no storms in Lincoln right now, but I don't think that's going to be the case for the people of the East, because in our thoughts and prayers go out to the folks in Iowa. There was loss of life there. There was so much structural damage with those storms. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the people in western Iowa, and even probably eastern Nebraska. There were a lot of floods that took place.
I thought Elkhorn got it again.
Elkhorn, I think they got some flooding out there. Man. Waverly area.
Give them a break.
Absolutely. Definitely need a break out there, man. Folks, we'll be right back. It is Wednesday. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Summertime is here. Now through May 26th, enjoy USDA Choice Whole Beef Brisket for $3.99 per pound, all-natural bone-in pork shoulder for $1.88 per pound, 8-ounce USDA Choice New York strip steaks for $6.99 each, and Frito-Lay party-sized chips for $3.88 as a congrats to all 2024 graduates. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
By now, most of you know how important the Honda of Lincoln sales and service team are to the Lincoln market. Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear from Honda of Lincoln to tell you about the great news they just received. Andy, please tell us all about it.
Each year, the Lincoln Journal-Star has an award program called the Lincoln Choice Award, where the customers in Lincoln get to choose the best places to do business. Great pleasure, I get to announce that Honda of Lincoln has won the award for buying new cars, used cars, automotive repair, and even oil changes.
That is amazing, Andy. Any more good news?
Yes, there is, Charlie. We now have more than 100 new Hondas in stock, with hundreds on the way, and a huge selection of all makes and models on our pre-owned lot.
Incredible. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and light winds with an afternoon high around 75. Tonight, mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 53. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but showers and storms possible in the afternoon. The high around 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Do you need your event or venue secured? Call Tank Security Team. Tank Security Team is Lincoln's #1 non-lethal security company. Tank Security Team offers first-class security with efficient and quicker response times. Hire Tank Security Team. No hassle, no headaches. Call Tank at 402-310-3589 and get secured today.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
You know that dollar bill you've got stuffed in your wallet, purse, or pocket? Give it a little respect, because it could win you millions. Lotto America from the Nebraska Lottery is here, and it only costs $1 to play. It has a $2 million starting jackpot with drawings every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What's more, you can add the All-Star bonus for an additional $1 to multiply any prize won. So unwrinkle that dollar bill in your glove box and play today. Lotto America top prize odds 1 in 26 million.
Join us this Friday, May 24th for Old School, live from 4 to 6 p.m. for the brand new rooftop at Beer House at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. We're helping unveil their new 40 Torches beer in honor of the 40th year of the Cornhusker State Games. Don't miss it. Old School, this Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. at Beer House.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Hey, he looked as advertised. He looked really good in the spring game. And because of that, we're going back to a bowl game this year, is what Husker fans are telling them. So I think the fans have a more realistic perspective, and I think this coaching staff has done a really good job of handling Dylan Raiola and the expectations around him.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is beautiful outside. Downtown is coming alive. Raff's roadies all over the place. Hello, Raff's roadie across the street as he waves back at me. Okay, he didn't wave. He was just holding his bag, but that's all right.
Oh. I think, I'm not sure what he was doing, Raff.
Yeah, he's just walking with his bag.
He gave you the peace sign with one finger.
Have a great day, sir.
That's some way.
He was saying Raff was number one.
Big fans down here. Big fans.
Yes, it's kind of like Coming to America. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Coming to America. It's kind of a Brooklyn feel, Queens feel down here,
Lincoln,
downtown Lincoln,
Queens.
same thing. Oh man, I tell you what, man. Well, they're not feeling like Queens or Kings as far as that goes right now. Rick Carlisle in Indy. Where was Rick Carlisle before he was there? He was in
Dallas.
Dallas, yes. And Nick, I know you were. We'll talk about yours. I need other things in your mind, man. But I tell you,
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
You sound perturbed.
Yeah, a little perturbed. Watching the last part of that game, and then watching again on ESPN on the highlights, there were just calls to where it just made you really scratch your head at what was going on with that game. So you look up, just kind of break it down for you, okay? And Rick Carlisle takes the onus on him. He goes, "This loss is totally on me." According to the article last night, what he stated last night at the press conference. So they ended up losing 133-128, overtime loss to Boston. It is game one, so that's the thing about it. But it was, I just don't understand it, man. The inbound pass, that Andrew Nabhard had, he threw the inbound pass to Pascal Siakam in their zone. He gets corralled, and they gave Boston the ball right underneath their own basket.
Yeah.
Ref, I mean, that's basketball 101.
True.
You don't let them get the ball. I mean, you throw it to the side of the court if you got to. You don't do that.
Yeah.
So that was strike number one, if you would, going into it. Okay. Actually, there was a few. The one that hit me the most when he didn't foul the guy on the 3, and he nails. I'm just thinking, dude, put him in the first row.
Yeah.
So
don't give him the shot.
Don't give him the shot. And you even seen LeBron. You see LeBron tweeted last night.
Yeah.
LeBron said that's why you foul, on the 3 like that.
Yeah.
You cannot give him that clear of a look, man. And they end up paying for it, man.
Yeah.
133-28 loss last night. And you let Boston, you gave them life support in game 1 on that.
Yeah. And then also, too, you're going to look at it, down the road. You had a chance to steal home court advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You had a chance to get a game on the road, which I'm sure a lot of people were looking at that. I mean, we were looking at it going, well, Boston will probably take the home game.
Yeah, but you don't gift it to them like they did.
And then Indiana goes up and goes, oh, here you guys go. We'll give you this one. I mean, that changes kind of the look of the whole entire series.
It changes the whole series up. And I think I tell you what, for Indiana to go to Boston, and I'm sorry, for Indiana to go into Boston and to be controlling most of that game and to lose in the fashion they did is a kick in the teeth, man.
Oh, huge.
It is a major kick in the teeth. And now Boston.
What do you know about kicks in the teeth, Nick?
Well, what I would say is not to mention playing the odds, playing the statistical advantage. Boston's lost game 2 in both of their previous 2 series this year. So there's that too, right? Where this
could have had one already.
Opportunity of, man, to have a commanding hold on this series within the first 2 games. Missed opportunity. A lot of missed opportunities last night.
And you look at a series this tight now. These are the ones to where if you lose it, if you're Indiana, in June, you were going, dang.
Could have had it.
It stings even worse when you look at the opportunities that you had and you're sitting there watching. I'm not saying it's going to happen, obviously. They got a long series to go. But I'm saying these are games you go back to mentally, and you're just thinking, we had that.
I wonder if I should have done anything differently. That's what you're asking. If you're Indiana, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is going to be great.
I see it in your eyes.
I'm saying if you're the Pacers.
Yeah, I see it.
That's
not what your eyes were saying.
Is there anything else we should have done differently?
Not in your eye.
As he gazed out on O Street with fury in his eyes.
It was like a bolt of lightning hit O Street. Oh, boy. Stick around for the 9 o'clock hour, everyone.
Maybe they should have switched up the starting lineup.
Good Lord. Yeah, you guys want to stick around for the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Hello.
And tonight, so tomorrow they play again Thursday night, 7 p.m. Indiana and Boston. But tonight,
Thursday. That's cool.
Thursday night. Yeah,
they get to wait till Thursday.
Some guys we rested.
Yeah, well rested. Yeah, hopefully. Wait. Tyrese Halliburton just played a game on Tuesday. Probably shouldn't play on Thursday.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
So what do you guys think the ticket price are going for tonight's game? Western Conference Finals between Mavericks in Minnesota. Yes. Tickets from how much?
$365.
$173.
Oh. Darn it.
I'm sure you can find some for $365, though. I don't doubt that at all.
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm sure you'll definitely find some.
Is that in Minnesota then?
Yes, that is in Minnesota. That game will take place there.
Is that still the Target
Center?
Yep. The Target Center.
It's still the Target
Target's
Center.
got Minneapolis on lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
With Target Field for the Twins and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
where the Big Ten tournament used to be held.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Tanner Lubach had himself a really nice game against the Indiana Hoosiers back in 2014 at Target Field.
Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
I should think about it.
Just adding context.
These texts were coming still like, I think, 11 o'clock at night. I mean, it was just, I'm like, man, Nick.
I didn't know if Nick slept. He might have just came straight to the studio, started making notes.
Or just was driving around Haymarket Park for a while.
Yeah.
I threw a couple bullpen sessions last night.
Raff Schroeder.
Hello.
That's part of Saner Squad.
Saner Squad.
Oh.
So tonight, Minnesota's a 4.5 favorite to win this game tonight. What do you guys? I don't really know. I don't know how to call this series at all, man. Because I thought Minnesota. I thought they were dead. To be honest with you, when they were down. Before they were down 20 in Game 7, I thought they were dead games before that.
Yeah, I thought I don't know. I guess Timberwolves. Let's go Timberwolves. What the heck? I want to see a 22-year-old win the championship.
Yeah,
let's go T. I'm a T-Wolves fan now.
I have no idea how to call
unfortunately, all you T-Wolves fans, I'm sorry, but your team's probably going to lose because usually when I root for that team, they end up losing.
Yeah. Hence why you don't wear Broncos gear.
Exactly.
That same superstition.
Yeah.
I don't know how to call this series. Here's the thing I want to say.
But they still lose too, though.
Yeah, maybe you ought to switch it up.
It's been a little rough lately. Go Broncos.
If you do, danged if you don't.
Yeah.
What the thing I want in both of these the Western Finals and Eastern Conference Finals, I want all Game 7s, man.
Ooh.
Because the way that the type of basketball they're playing with right now, the type of sense of urgency they're playing with, and the tenacity they're playing with, I love watching it. I love watching it right now. And we know, as far as that goes, if you're a sports fan, I can't say sports fan because some guys and gals like watching baseball all summer, which I'm not. I don't watch baseball all summer.
How about the Royals?
What are they on right now?
31-19.
Goodness. They on a
heater.
They're good.
How's your Cubs?
27-22. First, one game behind first place in the NL Central.
They're not doing too bad, dude.
They're doing just fine.
They're taking care of business.
Yeah, they'll be just
taking
fine.
care of business.
They walked
Absolutely.
off against Terrell Farley's Braves last night, so they beat the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, so that was one baseball team.
Want Game 7s in both, but tonight at 7:30 at the Target Center in Minnesota, you got the Mavericks versus Timberwolves, and then tomorrow night we'll talk about the results. Tomorrow morning we'll talk about the results of that as well. Yeah. Folks, when we come back, folks, it's getting closer to the Nuclear Nick Hour. Nick Hour. That's going to be at 9 o'clock.
It'll be organized.
Organized chaos is what it's going to be.
We get some history done first.
Yeah, we got history coming up. Then we have Nuclear Nick. We'll be right back, folks. It's Wednesday. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Harvey Perlman was there.
Yeah, Harvey's there.
Harvey sidled up to me and said, Sipple, a little out of context. So I was driving back. I called Pelini and I told him what Harvey said. He goes, Sipple, you should have told him anytime he's not near a sewer, he's out of context.
Whoa! Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
I'm Dave Osted. And I'm Ryan Osted. I think my first memory of golf is playing with my dad at a par 3 course. It was an absolute blast, and he always would have an ice cream hole. So if I got an 8 or less, we'd be going for ice cream.
My first memory of golf really focused on driving the golf cart, being able to drive that cart.
You were a crazy driver.
I was a crazy driver, but it was what I look forward to. And what's really funny now, when I take my kids out play golf, that is the one thing, along with the snack bar, that they are most excited about.
Focus on the good stuff. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
For over 15 years, Integrated Life Choices has empowered individuals with disabilities in Lincoln and throughout Nebraska. They provide comprehensive services from group homes and independent living services to job training, ensuring fulfilling lives for those that they serve. Now, they're inviting you to join their mission. If you're passionate about making a difference in the lives of people with developmental disabilities, explore rewarding career opportunities with them. Learn more about their services and apply today at www.ilc.net. Be a part of Integrated Life Choices, where your work truly changes lives.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and light winds with an afternoon high around 75. Tonight, mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 53. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but showers and storms possible in the afternoon. The high around 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for that if you're hosting? Fierce Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and to close out a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you throw a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Fierce Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line, here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back on The Drive. I do shake my shoulders when I sing. I haven't sang in a while. You know what I want to say today for history? You ready for what I want to say today?
What?
Now punting. I have not said that in so long. It felt good. Now punting.
All right. What do you guys got for history today?
History. Well, the Nebraska baseball. No, okay.
Nuclear Nick.
It's
Everything's
brewing.
fine. Everything's fine.
On this day in 2019, a very, very, very influential man to the state of Oklahoma passed away. Any guesses?
2019 state of Oklahoma. Influential man.
Think sports.
2019.
Think a lot of money.
Oh, T. Boone Pickens.
T. Boone Pickens, man.
I was thinking Sooners. That's what threw me off.
T. Boone Pickens passed away on this day in 2019. That dude gave a sick amount of money.
Still giving
through the trust.
Yep.
On there. But T-Bone Pickens, big oil and gas tycoon, gave a ton of money, was from Holdenville, Oklahoma, born May 22nd, 1928, passed away at the age of 91 years old.
You know what's crazy about that though? Is that trust is set up to give money to the school and not for NIL. Could you imagine T. Boone Pickens with NIL?
Was it a living will? Was it a living trust though?
I'm not sure how.
I don't understand
because I know Oklahoma State just got like 175 million or something crazy like that through the trust, but the school got it.
They designated as a school. So the school, I wonder
because when he passed away, you didn't have it. There was no thought of it. Well, I mean, there was thought of NIL, but he wouldn't have known it because 2019. So all that money goes to the school to help facilitate, because at the time, that's how you were getting your recruits, build your facilities up as big as possible, make it the nicest possible. But now I wonder if they can change his trust to give to NIL. That'd be interesting.
And that depends on how it was set up.
Yeah.
In there. But man, you talking about, I wonder how much they have in their foundation, man.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, with that money he gave, man,
it just keeps on. I'm sure it's going. It just keep on going for the next, years to come.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's wild.
What you got, Rafferty?
Oh, let's see here. I'm going to go back to 1911. Braves pitcher Cliff Curtis loses his 23rd game in a row. So when after 15 do you keep on sending him out to the bump? It's like, all right, well, we're going to send you back out there again.
Sir, I have no arm left.
Only got 4 days rest. But, he lost 23 straight games. And then I got some birthdays here. I got a lot of them. Well, not a lot, but a pretty good amount. 1940, the center from Lexington, Nebraska, Mick Tingelhoff is born. Pro Football Hall of Famer for the Vikings. Played for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Yes.
Mick Tingelhoff, born in 1940.
Was he from Holdridge?
Lexington.
Lexington. I knew some more there. Okay, Lexington, Nebraska.
And then celebrating his 81st birthday today, Tommy John. The inventor of the Tommy John surgery. I mean, not the inventor, but the first guy to have the Tommy John surgery. So if you pitch too much you have to get the Tommy John surgery sometimes.
That's why the correct amount of rest is important.
Yep. Rest is key. And then born in 1973 from Las Vegas, New Mexico, Aaron Graham.
Hey, Jeezy.
Yep. Former Nebraska center, played for the Arizona Cardinals, born in 73. So that'd make him 51.
Hey, Jeezy.
And then celebrating his 37th birthday today, Novak Djokovic, 24-time Grand Slam singles title winner.
Well, I got a few Facebook memories to share with you right here.
Oh, I love Facebook memories.
I'll show you guys after the break. I missed a putt here for $5,000. Yeah, that was not a good memory.
So you guys don't play for $1, $2?
No,
huh?
And this is another putt I missed on that same day, Rav. It was me, you, and Mike Steele. Remember?
Yeah.
At the Highlands right there.
These memories are great.
A lot of memories, me missing putts. And another great memory 2 years ago today when me and Raff. Okay, this is what's scary. Holy crap.
Same sweatshirt?
Yes. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
That I'm wearing right now.
Look at you.
It's my Pharaoh's FXB, which I'll see you guys at 4:30 to get my butt kicked.
Yep, I'll see you there.
You going, Nick?
No.
Okay. He's going to come with a bat and be hitting the bag. Nick, we usually wear gloves.
We put those glass windows in to
Nick brings
keep
the
people
bat.
out.
Nick's going to bring a bat to 4:30 or 5:30 class and just hit the bag over
Oh,
and
it's
over.
Nicole's birthday today.
It's Nicole. Happy birthday, Nicole.
Yep.
Big happy birthday, Nicole Essink.
Hopefully your instructor don't make you do push-ups.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's young enough to where it won't be bad, man.
Well, for her, it doesn't matter. She does like 600. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
And then
what
we'll
do
go
you
run 6 miles.
Yeah, just for the fun of it.
I'm like, it was a light day today. Happy birthday to you, sis. Nicole Essink. Her and Jeff, of course, have Fitness Fanatics every Sunday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. 2 years ago today, Jeff, you were sitting in the studio with Raff and myself. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt. You had actually the black T-shirt on, the FXB T-shirt. I'm literally wearing the same sweatshirt on right now 2 years ago to this day. We're going to have Jeff on the show a week from today as well, talking about their next 10-week summer program that'll be getting started. Yeah, absolutely. It's time to go. Nick, what do you got? Raff, you got more history?
More history. No, I think I'm pretty good on the history today. I think I'm good. I'm good.
Well, folks, we're going to take a break, and you do not listen. You definitely want to tune in because there's going to be a nuclear Nick reaction.
I got another birthday.
Who that?
Sky Hank.
Yes, it is Hank Wood's birthday today, man.
Sky
Hank. We can't forget about Hanky.
Happy birthday, Sky Hank. And Scott Sylvester. Scott was from California that came and sat in one segment one time.
Yes. Hank Woods, brother, happy birthday to you. I had the pleasure. In fact, I was golfing with Hank today. Him, Matt Kirkland, Jeff Herska, and then golfed with Hank again. Had the pleasure of golfing with Hank again on Friday. Hank, happy birthday to your brother.
Sky Hank.
Enjoy your day. Hopefully you get out and can play some golf today or be with your fam. But whatever it is, happy birthday to your brother. Love you, man. Appreciate you. And to all the birthdays, Nicole as well. Love you, sis. Hopefully you're not teaching at 4:30 so you kill me or anything of that nature. Folks, it's The Drive. It's Wednesday. When you come back, there's not going to be a tornado. There's not an earthquake.
Batten down.
It's going to be a major explosion here in the studio.
Nuclear Nick.
Just a conversation.
In fact, I think me and Raff are going to sit outside the room and do with our headphones.
Yeah.
Because Nick has that bat way too close accessible to him right now, man.
We're going to throw it to break. This is The Drive.
Did you say throw?
93.7.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
You know that dollar bill you've got stuffed in your wallet, purse, or pocket? Give it a little respect because it could win you millions. Lotto America from the Nebraska Lottery is here, and it only costs $1 to play. It has a $2 million starting jackpot with drawings every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What's more, you can add the All-Star bonus for an additional $1 to multiply any prize won. So unwrinkle that dollar bill in your glove box and play today. Lotto America top prize odds 1 in 26 million.
Southeast Community College invites you to check out our spaces ahead of your official campus visit. Our virtual campus tours let you see our campuses and learn more about our programs of study. Then you can schedule your individual visit in person or virtually. Virtual tours of our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, or Milford, and our learning centers are online at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Do you need your event or venue secured? Call Tank Security Team. Tank Security Team is Lincoln's #1 non-lethal security company. Tank Security Team offers first-class security with efficient and quicker response times. Hire Tank Security Team. No hassle, no headaches. Call Tank at 402-310-3589 and get secured today.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies and light winds with an afternoon high around 75. Tonight, mainly clear skies with an overnight low around 53. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, but showers and storms possible in the afternoon. The high around 82. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And electrical.
The Cowboy Mounted Shooting Association National Championship is in Lincoln at the Sandhills Global Center this Thursday through Sunday. Come see cowboys and cowgirls go for the national championships riding fast horses and shooting pistols. The event is free to the public, so come on out and watch the cowboys and cowgirls May 23rd through the 25th, with the showcase event starting at 7 o'clock Thursday evening and Friday evening at the Sandhills Global Center at 84th and Havelock.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Facing criminal charges is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up at night, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska East sports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is beautiful. And hour two is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. And so, did Nebraska win last night, baseball?
15-2 loss against Ohio State with a fourth inning that was more like 7-on-7, but just in football, if you would. It was not a good night. We know that. It was not. We're going to let Nick elaborate quite a bit here.
How'd you feel about the game last night, Nick?
Nebraska scored 2 runs on 4 hits, while Ohio State totaled 15 runs on 15 hits. Josh Carn went 1 for 2 with a solo homer. Dylan Carey was 1 for 3 with the night with an RBI single. Gabe Swanson and Garrett Ingram recorded a double each for the Huskers offense. That was about all we had as far as offense. Heck, I don't think we scored our first point until the 7th inning? No, 6th inning. 5th or 6th inning.
I think
it was the 5th inning on a Josh Karen homer to
there
left
we
center
go.
field.
There we go. Tucker Timmons worked scoreless inning while Horn picked up 4 strikeouts and 2 hitless innings. But that 4th inning, you guys, it was just an explosion. Nick,
do we need to preface this with views here are not all views that are shared by the driver? What is
no, we're gonna calm down. So let's.
Oh, you're better now. Oh, good.
Yeah, we're fine.
You got to sleep. You got a chance to sleep on it, which is good.
I don't think he slept.
Yeah, no. Let's just hear from Will Bolt, because obviously the controversial decision last night was to not throw Brett Sears, who was your Big Ten pitcher of the year this season. Brett Sears 8-0 record on the year. did not get the start in game one. Here's what Will Bolton had to say on why they elected to not go with Brett Sears last night.
Sears coming back on, after throwing 95 pitches last week and, on 4 days rest after being short rested last week, wasn't real interested in doing that. That wasn't really much of an option for us right there in that game. Brockett hadn't thrown a whole lot. My plan was for Brockett to go a complete game shutout. That was my plan. Brett's thrown as much this year as he's thrown his entire life. And, I think, it's just the right move to make. I just didn't think it was the move to make to throw him in the first game of the tournament on 4 days rest after throwing 95 pitches. I just didn't think that was the right move for our team, given the current situation now.
So there's a couple angles to look at this, guys. There's a couple different ways that we can look at this. Just for added context, Brett Sears pitched last Thursday against Michigan State in Nebraska's 2-1 win against the Spartans up in East Lansing, through 94 pitches, as Will Bolt kind of alluded to there. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there's 4 days rest. That's the 4 days that he was talking about. Almost essentially 4.5 days once you talk about the 8 p.m. start. So there's certainly that piece. Jackson Brockett threw 43 pitches, I believe it was. Let me fact check that real quick here. He threw 43 pitches against Michigan State on Saturday afternoon. In that outing against the Spartans, he actually got the loss, allowed 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and walked, didn't walk anybody, but only struck out 1. This is not a conversation for me personally of Jackson Brockett bad, Brett Sears good. This is the part that I was puzzled with was, and I tweeted this out last night, Nebraska for the first time in program history has Big Ten Pitcher of the Year. Brett Sears was named the Big Ten Pitcher of the Year last night. 8-0 on the season. Really, really strong ERA, has been incredible almost every single outing for the Huskers this season. And so to that point, I looked at last night thinking it was a given that Brett Sears was going to be on the bump. I understand this thought of we want to give him rest. We want to give him the ample amount of time to respond and have him fully ready to go for whether it's later in the Big Ten tournament or also in the regionals. Nebraska's the only team in the Big Ten Conference to have the regional locked up, a regional berth locked up. Even though Illinois won the Big Ten regular season championship, obviously the regular season champion doesn't get the automatic bid, but just because they did that, they did not have the RPI, the type of non-conference schedule that Nebraska has. Nebraska actually is in a better spot and higher and would be facing a projected lesser team in a regional than Illinois would. Now, to this point, now obviously hindsight's 2020, but let's just walk through this hypothetical situation now. Now, instead of Brett Sears going out, getting you 4, if pitch count truly was, and rest concerns were truly there, have a shorter leash on Brett Sears, give him a chance to throw, because also understanding that if you make it to Sunday, you're going to need him again.
Yeah.
You're going to need him again on what? Short rest. That's the point. That's what I don't understand, because now let's say hypothetical here. Let's say they pitch him tonight, which they need to.
Maybe.
Pitch him tonight in the elimination game. You're throwing your number 1 guy in an elimination game, and then he will only have what would be 3 days of rest before if you got to the Big Ten championship game. So you're not pitching him. Today. You're done. And then you burn through a good chunk of your bullpen last night. So now you're not set up well for the rest of the tournament. Nebraska, and then to add insult to injury, that Brett Sears threw against Ohio State back on April 5th of this year. He went 9 innings, struck out 10 Ohio State batters, allowed 2 hits, 0 runs. Yeah. He had a complete game shutout against Ohio State just a little over a month ago. Now, also, Nebraska has to play tonight. If Nebraska wins last night, you get today off. Yeah. And that's an added bonus when you were already supposed to play at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Your game gets pushed back 6 hours later.
Yeah.
And now you wouldn't have had to play less than 24 hours after that. But now, not only is your bullpen hurt, you haven't thrown your number one guy. You change up the starting lineup and you take out Ben Columbus, who has been one of the better hitters in Nebraska's team this year. And now you're stuck with throwing your number one guy, the Big Ten pitcher of the year, in an elimination game just to make it to day 3, where instead you could have that short leash back on that game where he had that complete game shutout. Nebraska won 3-0. That's a big piece. That's a big part of it because Nebraska's offense hasn't exactly been lighting the world on fire. Give yourself the opportunity to win one game by only having to score 3, 4, or 5 runs. Last night, Nebraska would have needed 16. And while Jackson Brockett did throw the no-hitter, and while Will Bolt says, I was expecting a complete game from Jackson Brockett, of course you were. But being realistic, your midweek games have been atrocious. Your midweek pitching has been atrocious. The leg up that you receive by starting 1-0 in a conference tournament is so much drastically of an advantage than if you're 0-1. I tweeted out last night, Connor Onion, who was on the call for both games for the Big Ten Network yesterday, was on our show on Monday and mentioned the note, no team since 95 has won or has lost their first game and came back to win it all. That's first game. You have to put your best foot forward. And Nebraska doesn't have the luxury. They didn't even throw their number 2. Why? Because of rest. They didn't even I understand wanting to get yourself in a prime position for regional play. I get that. And Nebraska has
would a prime position be losing today?
But that's my point. So Nebraska has this luxury that no other Big Ten team has to say, you know what? Listen, we are firmly in the field of 64. We're firmly in the field. Last night was the difference between a program, a team that came to the ballpark knowing we need to win this tournament to make a regional. And on the other dugout, it was, we know we're in a regional. Let's try. I get it. Like, you want to chalk it up to the pitch count, to rest. I get that. There is no excuse to not put your best foot forward.
Let me ask you this. Long range, I think you'd almost think about just losing tonight. I mean, they've got an uphill battle just to get to the championship game, if not win a Big Ten championship tournament. I mean, part of me is like, well, maybe if they just, fall tonight, then it's going to give them all that time to get all the pitchers rested and be ready to go for the regional. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to try to win the national championship. I know Big Ten's cool and all, but
here's what I'll say. I see your point in theory. Raff, for the rest.
But competitors want to win.
You go out there. I mean, if they don't, here's the thing. In theory and in setup and in strategy, saving bodies and stuff, things of that nature, Raff, I can see where you're going.
Yeah.
But when you go to any school, I don't
you're
care
going to win. You're going to win.
And after getting shellacked like you did, like another point.
But now you've hampered yourself by, losing that first game.
But you know what, though? Other schools in the Big Ten of the tournament are in the same situation in Nebraska. They've had pitchers on short days.
Yeah.
And to Jesse, good morning to you. And Jesse's got a good point here. I'm curious to ask you guys this. He goes, as hot as Ohio State's bats were Brett Steers might have been able to shut them down either.
Possibly.
It might have been the same situation. However, going to your point, Nick, it's like, you know what?
I want my
I want to see.
I want my big gun on the mound.
I want my dog on the mound.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I was having a conversation with another media member in the last couple hours, and they were like, what if Sears didn't want to go? And I was like, well, then that's a bigger issue. If Sears was out, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. So once again, it's like it's this conversation of you're going to be looking back. What makes matters worse, and this is why they have to throw Sears tonight. This is why. Because if we get to tomorrow, if we're on this air tomorrow and Nebraska loses tonight against Purdue, and you did not throw the Big Ten pitcher of the year in the Big Ten tournament, that is not a good sign. That is not a good look. You that's basically saying, you know what, we're going to leave our best horse in the pen during the Kentucky Derby. We got this guy who's won every single time out there for us and has consistently been the best arm in a shaky pitching rotation. But you know what? In postseason play, we're going to keep him in the pen. I just that's why they have to throw him tonight. But once again, it goes back to this. I get that if you're wanting to. I get that if you're wanting to have this idea of set them up for the regional, Nebraska isn't good enough to be cute.
No.
Like they're not good enough to change up what's been working. They're not good enough to just say, let's just coast into the regional, because they haven't had success. You think back, like 2021 is now 4 years away almost.
Yeah.
And you're saying, how do you feel since 2021?
Yeah.
Because this is what Nebraska's done. They missed after 2021 when they had the incredible year in Arkansas.
Yeah.
They missed the Big Ten tournament, which then meant they missed the NCAA regionals the following year in 22. In 23, you made the Big Ten tournament. And that's what I'm surprised with is they threw their best arm last year in game one of Emmett Olson. Now, obviously, situations are change a little bit, right? From year after year. And each team's dynamic is different. However, you threw Emmett Olson, you win game one, and you lost the last two games, and you missed the NCAA regionals last year.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything to back up 2021 to where you've had breathing room to say, yeah, you know what? We're going to make a controversial decision because we feel like we're a good enough baseball team to where, and our arms have not been good in the midweek. No. What indication have you been given that says, yeah, you know what? We're going to consistently be able to just throw strikes. Ohio State was hitting the ball well, certainly. And part of it, we can have this conversation of like coach versus player, whose fault is it? And it's both, right? Because Nebraska's offense at some point needs to score more than 2 runs.
Well, the reality is this too. Exactly. The reality is this too. Our bats, we didn't hit anything either. Didn't hit anything. Is there a call on there?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
If you did call back in. Oh, there we go. We'll go ahead and try to get this call here.
There we go.
Perfect. All right. So anyway, we'll get the call in just a moment. As AJ's from the game show earlier, so that's not who it is. So we're Rico's fielding the call right now. But
you know, it's one of those things. Well, Mike has a good point here. Mike said the OSU pitcher pitched 7 innings Friday, same as Sears.
Yeah. You know, different body types, different arms.
3096 says Nick needs to relax. I think, guys, Nebraska's been too talented of a roster,
Mike,
to not have postseason success.
I agree with you, man.
And time again, there's been coaching staff changes, and it's the same bugaboos and issues.
Well, Nick, I'm going to say before we get to the call, I like the passion you're showing because that's what you got to have.
Dude,
unless you want to be. Here's the thing, though. When a fan base is no longer passionate, I've always said this. When a fan base reaches empathy to where it doesn't even matter to them anymore,
they no longer care.
They no longer care. So you better be glad. I like when fans are passionate. I like when folks are pissed off because this roster is better than what it shows during midweek games, man.
Yeah.
Let's
call the line.
Let's go to Mike. Mike on the Honda of Lincoln hotline. Mike, what's on your mind today?
You know, I hope I came into this in the middle of conversation. I hope I'm not being redundant, but did you guys mention the Ohio State pitcher pitched 7 innings on Friday, same as Sears?
Yeah.
And, you know, you can say, well, you know, maybe Sears would have got hit. Well, you don't know that. When you're making that decision before the game starts, you don't know that. And I can remember one time, might have been when Darren Erstad won the Big Ten Conference regular season. And so we were playing the last seed, and I remember thinking, oh, man, don't pitch our starting ace against that team. Save him. And he pitched this, you know, I think it was Matt Waldron. And Erstad said, you can't afford to go 0-1. You throw your best starter out there. You know, and I'm sure that gave Ohio State a little bit of bulletin board material, knowing they weren't going to throw their starter at him. I'm sure they had a chip on their shoulder. And that year that Waldron did pitch the opening game, he pitched like 5, got the win, and then he came back and pitched the championship game. I just don't think you can defend not pitching Brett Sears if he's healthy.
Mike, to your point, and I want to build off that. Thanks for that, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you, brother.
Let's go ahead and just run through the scenarios in our head. Nebraska, if they get to a Big Ten championship on Sunday, who's your guy? It can't be McConaughey because McConaughey would hypothetically throw tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's going to have to be your bullpen because if you throw Brett Sears tonight, then he's pitching on 3 days of rest.
And they're not going to do that after.
Then they're not going to do that if they wouldn't throw him off of 4 days of rest.
Unless you only have like a 40 pitch outing, but that means they're out of the tournament.
But see, why wouldn't you do that on the first day?
Yeah.
If you're, I'm perfectly fine with having a leash, like having a let's have a 65 pitch limit.
Yeah.
Because Brett Sears has shown us that 65 pitches gets you through about 4, maybe 5 innings.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes to conversation of if your bullpen can't pick up your pitcher one game, then that's another issue.
Yeah.
I just you have to throw your dude. You have to, because starting 1-0 gives you such a leg up on the 0-1s.
Yep.
Because now Nebraska has to expend more energy, expend more pitchers tonight.
Yeah.
That where if you get the win yesterday, you don't play till Thursday.
You eliminate a lot of it.
You get the day off. And then guess what? Then these conversations that we're having about, okay, who's available in the bullpen, pitch counts, who's available to start. All that's done. That's not a problem. Or you could even throw out like a Mason McConaughey. You could throw Mason McConaughey to start game 1. If you truly were so concerned about preserving Brett Sears, then throw Mason McConaughey, who's on a shorter day of rest, have a more strict pitch count on him. There are multiple options than trying to make game 1 a bullpen game.
Yeah.
When your bullpen has not been sufficient consistently, especially in the later parts of the year, I find it difficult to understand in this idea of. So now let's talk about regional. Are you going to throw Brett Sears game 1? It's still a double elimination tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's still you have to. You don't get the bye the next day. That's the thing is you now where does the conversation change between Big Ten tournament doesn't mean anything, regional means everything,
and I don't like that talk.
And I hate that.
I don't like that talk.
Why would you coast?
You play
coast.
Big Ten. All the games mean something, and maybe I'm just old school, but no.
But like you said last night, I mean,
you play to win.
You have 2 different teams. You have one that knows they're setting the regional, and you have another one that's fighting to get into a regional. I mean,
I truly believe, like, and this is not. I'm not calling for Will Bolt's head. I'm not saying we need to fire everybody. I'm not saying all that. Right?
It was just frustrating.
I think it's perfectly acceptable and understandable to question and to be surprised by the decisions last night.
Hey, the same.
Not only with pitching, but also with the lineup. Right, like Ben Columbus. It doesn't get the start, and Cole Evans doesn't get the start. And I get that Ohio State was throwing a lefty, and Will Jeske, per Will Bolt last night in the post-game presser, says, that Will Jeske's had better at-bats against left-handed pitchers. I think, though, at some point also you got to lean on the dudes that have been there more.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, this is not like a knock against Will Jeske. And like that's not what I'm saying. It's ultimately enough. One of those guys had 107 at-bats on the year, and the other one had 18.
Yeah.
And it's like guys that have been in the Big Ten tournament before and play the odds of what has given you success the last 3 weeks of the season. Ben Columbus certainly has.
Yeah.
Lumbo has been great for you in that lineup. And so it's just.
Hey, it's my mom.
Wait a minute. There's Mama Raff.
It's my mom.
How about that?
Dr. Ralph's Roadie. That's the number 1 Ralph's Roadie right there.
Ralph's Roadie.
Folks.
It's my birthday.
Something that brought
those are Broncos colors.
That brought some
That's right.
levity to the show. Chris Raff's mom.
She's
just
outside.
showed up. Come on in.
Come
no,
on
that door
way.
over there.
That's
Over there. Other way.
over that
There
way.
you go.
She
Yep.
just
I guess
came
she can hear
in.
us.
Raff, there's Mama right there.
That's
man.
Denver Broncos cookie right there.
We're just going to say it's your birthday.
No, it's Broncos colors. Blue and orange.
Yeah.
Blue and orange.
Folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to pick this subject back up because I want to get to some of your comments because we want to read some of your comments as well on this. So we're going to talk Husker baseball when we come back as well because there's a lot to discuss. So we're going to discuss it. It's The Drive. Mama Raff just showed up in the house. The number 1 Raff Roadie. She gave birth to the Raff Roadie himself. We'll be right back after these messages, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 a ticket.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worry-free service to Lincoln homeowners and business community. Judson Irrigation will turn on your sprinkler system in the spring, repair or redesign as needed, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Join us this Friday, May 24th for Old School, live from 4 to 6 p.m. for the brand new rooftop at Beer House at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. We're helping unveil their new 40 Torches beer in honor of the 40th year of the Cornhusker State Games. Don't miss it. Old School, this Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. at Beer House.
Southeast Community College invites you to check out our spaces ahead of your official campus visit. Our virtual campus tours let you see our campuses and learn more about our programs of study. Then you can schedule your individual visit in person or virtually. Virtual tours of our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, or Milford, and our learning centers are online at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Nutrition Authority invites you to check out Emerge Zero. Building off the original best-selling Emerge formula, Emerge Zero is a body slenderizing solution that helps blast body fat, curb appetite, and provide the energy you need to get through the day. Emerge Zero can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Harvey Perlman was there.
Hey, Harvey's there.
Harvey sidled up to me and said, Sipple, a little out of context. So I was driving back. I called Pelini and I told him what Harvey said. He goes, Sipple, you should have told him anytime he's not near a sewer, he's out of context.
Whoa! Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Super nice outside. got a birthday cookie. So everybody at the ticket today, bite into that cookie. I'm on my diet, so I cannot touch that cookie. But big thanks to my mom, my dad for bringing it in. My dad was here. He was just sitting out in the car.
Oh, okay.
That's my dad right there.
Nice.
So bite into that cookie.
That was so cool, man. Big shout out to Mama Raff and Papa Raff. Knew they were going to, well, she actually took the idea right away from me then, because now I don't have to call. I was going to have her call into the show, but I know you weren't going to be in Friday anyway, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah,
You're going to be in the beach.
I'm out. I'm going to be in Cuba.
Mama came by.
Cuba.
Flashed the big 50 cookie up there on the
5-0
door.
Broncos colors.
And you know what, Raff, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not going to get emotional about it. I know you get this. Nick, you guys get it. When we're talking baseball, which is, we get that, but in life events, it is a blessing to still have your mom with you at 50, man, to be able to do that and come down, her and dad. So, man, happy birthday to you, big fella.
Thanks, brother.
Enjoy Cabo and live it, man. Live it.
I'm sure I will.
I have no doubt. It's Wednesday. Raff,
hence the I will not be coming in via Zoom.
Raff's phone's not pinging from anywhere, Raff. You were supposed to be back 2 days ago. Raff, Pagey Raff. Maybe he did go to Cuba.
Yeah. Started out in Cabo, ended up in Cuba.
Absolutely. Scooter from Roca says, Raff, early birthday wishes to you. My phone. Here we go. Hope you. Okay, can't read that. But hope you have a great time. I can't read the rest of that part of it.
Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy. Oh, man.
Classic.
Says, welcome, Mama. Aaron says, welcome, Mama and Papa Raff. Which one did Raff get his golden singing voice from? Where'd you get that from, Rafferty?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably my mom. But no, my dad used to sing a little bit back when I was a little kid, but you won't get that out of him now. He's pretty stoic.
He's chilling now.
Stoic.
I love it. Happy B-Day again, man. Some of these text messages I want to get here.
Yeah, there's some good ones here.
Yeah, some good ones. You guys pick which ones you want to read. Huskers P, what's happening? He goes, last night's decision, we're onside kick versus Northwestern.
Yeah.
Mm.
So let's do this one. 2655 earlier says, knowing that Nebraska is in a regional, have they done the math to set up Brett Sears for a regional? Seems to me a run there is the focus. Nebraska is treating the Big Ten tournament like a midweek game. I think to that point, like you sit there, the regional, if I'm remembering correctly, don't start till Thursday. So even if Nebraska did throw or appear in the Big Ten championship game, then you have 4 days before you have to throw.
That would be. So maybe they never intended to pitch him in a championship game even to begin with.
But then it goes back to like, why not pitch your dude? Why not throw your guy out there?
Yeah.
And so I also, and to that point, like once again, Nebraska hasn't had enough success to where they can write this off as like, hey, listen, we're making a run. Last night's concerning for any potential run, because it's once you get past Brett Sears and or Mason McConaughey, what do you have? You need a bullpen. And like, don't forget, part of that 2021 run, Spencer Schwellenbach. Nebraska doesn't have a second round pick in their bullpen right now.
Yeah.
They don't.
And they got to wake up the bats.
Got to wake up the bat. Like, so I don't know, guys.
Real fast before we go to the next one.
John
Goodwin says, happy birthday, big man.
Thank you.
John.
Appreciate it, John.
Absolutely. JG. I even through the phone, I knew it was him because he has a pretty good sized lips. So his lips sometimes get
Dang.
Happy birthday, I can't believe the lady who made the cookie.
She knew you were.
Raff's roadie right there.
It was Raff from the rodeo.
Raff from the rodeo.
JG, don't get me, dog. He's dying right there, man. He's dying, but his lips were so big it came through the phone. I was just like, wow. I was like, that was a happy birthday. It was the B was so enunciated. Birthday was his lips, but I love my
velvety tones also of
JG. Goodwin. And he can't talk about my nose because he told me one time my nose is so big I could smell a barbecue in Africa.
What was it? Rob, the DJ, had his bird in here, and Coach Brown.
Oh, the
bird nose and your nose.
He
says
like, that bird recognizes relatives. Look at the noses.
Dang. Jesse from Milford asks, my question is, when he was announced to start, where was all this questioning at? It's really easy to criticize after the fact. I do understand that point, Jesse. I'll be honest, I didn't see the fact that Brockett was starting.
I saw the post on the about 30 minutes before the game. They posted it on
because it was very surprising.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Because everybody initially believed, okay, Brett Sears is starting game one.
That's what I thought.
So I don't know. You're right, Jesse. Right? It's easy to criticize after the fact, and hindsight's always 20/20 and stuff. I don't know. I think also to this narrative of let's just rest him a full week and a half, because we've had people texting in saying, "Hey, let's just not throw him in the Big Ten tournament." Right? You also don't want he's on this schedule of pitching every Friday, basically once every 6 days. You don't want to give him 13 days of rest, right? Like that's the reverse effect. A lot of people think, okay, yeah, throwing, not throwing for 2 weeks is going to be better than throwing. No, when you're on this schedule, keep on going, keep on that schedule. And so I just think I don't know. I go back and forth on this, what Will Bolt said. Yes, I get it, right? You want to give him the ample amount of rest, and because he's so crucial to it.
Yeah.
But now it's you have to throw him in an elimination game, and if you don't throw him in the elimination game and you lose, you're going to be exited. You're going to be the first team out of the Big Ten tournament going, we just didn't throw our best guy.
Yep, and I agree with John Squire too. He's like, all championships matter, which they
That's
do.
Right,
and
John.
then,
That's right, John.
Being a realist too, the chance of Nebraska winning the Big Ten tournament, Nebraska winning the national championship, probably a little bit easier winning the Big Ten tournament. Those rings last forever.
Especially when you haven't done it.
But this is why you play the game. I'm just going to say this. I can't say anyone. I'm just going to say for me, I'm not packing it in for anything. I mean, this is why you play the
game.
This is why you play the game. Oh, there's John Goodwin. His lips hit the mirror. It's right there. There he is. John Goodwin rolling by. Black truck, big black limbs. I feel you, big dog. John Goodwin, executive director of the Malone Community Center, also has the Malone Community Show. Him and Mike Hunter on Wednesday nights at 9:00. Me and John are fathers. We're pastors for years. We go back literally since grade school. He still owes me $20. I gave him $20 one time when I was about 9 years old. He goes, "I'm gonna send you some Jordans back from Chicago." Never got those Jordans. Didn't even get a shoestring.
You know what we do
that
now?
said Jordan on it.
We add interest.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So he owes you about $2 million.
A lot. Well, I owe him more because he has saved my life many times. Shock Dog, love you, JG. Shock Dog 21. Good morning. Earlier he said, Nick, he's referring to you. He says, preach. Makes zero sense to save Sears game one. Bolt maybe pops make his excuses. They thought Ohio State was a cakewalk and save Sears. Pitch count wasn't the issue. I have connections to this, and it's been the plan all along. Save Sears for game two. Didn't like it. Win game one, game momentum. He goes, terrible look.
Yeah.
And everybody, listen, folks, you have your right.
Yes.
For your opinions. And you know what? I like a rabid fan base. I like a pissed off fan base. I like when folks are frustrated and upset. And I'll say this again. The moment folks don't say anything or don't care, that's when you have a problem.
Yep.
Now, I think some of the takes I've read, not on our text line, but just on social media, I'm like, no. I can see you doing things out of emotion. Yeah. But to your point, there should be a lot of frustration for this.
I just don't understand this thought process, and I don't think the coaching staff is here, and we'll never know the full extent of it. Like mailing it in for a regional?
No, you don't mail it in.
How in the world
you don't mail it in?
For
any game, you don't mail it in.
Okay, what's the gold standard of college baseball? And that's SEC baseball. Are there teams in the SEC tournament just going, we're not going to throw our best guys? We're
going out there to win.
We're going to. Why change things that have gotten you to where you were, where you've been, where you're at?
Well, that's
Brett Sears starting game one of a series of a tournament has gotten you to be the number 2 seed in the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah.
And now we're just going to change some things. I like the Big Ten Conference. If pitching on 4 days rest or whatever the case is was truly a problem in college baseball and not just a personal decision, they would change the format of the regular season schedule so that, and they already do. That's why the final series is played Thursday through Saturday instead of Friday through Sunday.
Yep.
It's to give everybody that extra day of rest since the Big Ten tournament starts on Tuesday.
Yep.
So if it truly is a conference-wide problem, which it certainly is not because Ohio State just showed it yesterday, this was a personal decision. And that's fine. If you have the guys down the line to be able to get you W's. But ultimately, Nebraska has not. And this is a 3-year deal now. I could care less about what happened in 2021.
That's history.
Because it feels like so long ago.
That's history.
And how have you backed it up? Will Bolt and his staff, Will Bolt specifically, has talked so much about Nebraska has this opportunity to be the team that the North Star in the Big Ten Conference. They got to do it. They're going to update facilities. They're going to need to do some additional things to the Gordon complex, do some things to the Haymarket complex. But Nebraska is currently in a conference to where it should be Nebraska's conference every single year. This year, in a down year of Michigan, who made a College World Series a couple of years ago, Indiana, who made a College World Series a couple years before that, Maryland, who has draft picks who didn't even make the Big Ten tournament this year after winning it last season. This was Nebraska's year. And you go out and you lay an egg. Your team lays an egg. The coaching staff lays an egg.
Correct.
And you sit there and you go, now what are you with? How do you feel going in to that regional in a couple of weeks? Not great. Josh Caron said at postgame, we need to go in tomorrow night which is tonight, in a different mindset. How about we stop with that?
Yeah.
How about you just come out game one with that mindset?
Yeah.
Like this is an issue where at some point, Nebraska, understanding the layout that they are in, you were 20-5 at some point this season.
Yeah.
Arguably, after the toughest stretch in your schedule, you were 20-5 in the non-con. But because of the same reasons that plagued you in years past are plaguing you this year, you're sitting here at 34-20, which is fine. You're in a regional. That's what matters most. But how great do you really feel going into a regional after you just got bludgeoned 15-2 to the number 7 seed that barely scraped in to the Big Ten tournament in a baseball week conference? Look at the SEC. They're throwing dudes day after day after day. Nebraska and every Big Ten team doesn't have to do that to compete in the Big Ten Conference. You need to just be able to do the little things, the basic baseball fundamentals
and what got
correctly to stay competitive in the Big Ten Baseball Conference.
And Nick, it's not like Nebraska baseball hasn't done this before as far as a winning recipe. Like you said, they were 20-5 at one point. You go to what you know. They know this. Go to what you got you there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sanderson, good morning. He says earlier, he goes, Nick does not need to relax. He's spitting the truth. Once we relax, it means we just don't really care anymore.
Correct.
And Sanderson, I could not wholeheartedly agree with you, as we've mentioned that several times. Appreciate you, brother. So Nebraska baseball tonight takes on Purdue, and it is a must-win if they want to keep going, obviously. And like I said, if you're a competitor, there is no packing it in.
Yep.
There is no packing.
You play to win the game.
Because now it's, how do you feel going into a regional 0-2? If you go 0-2 in the Big Ten Conference,
you want to go into momentum, man.
Yep.
So it just feels like a missed opportunity.
Yep.
Second seeded Nebraska will play 6th seeded Purdue tonight, 7 p.m. elimination game. 7th seed Ohio State will meet 3rd seed Indiana at 2 p.m. this afternoon. As always, go Big Red.
And you got to think the Big Ten's want Nebraska to win. Just for an attendance standpoint.
That's another angle that not a lot of people are thinking about. Guys, the Big Ten tournament's been in Omaha.
Yes.
Like the Big Ten tournament's been in Omaha. The crowd's been fine. Hasn't been great because Nebraska hasn't been there late in the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, the conference is going to have that conversation of why host it in Omaha.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, sure. It's cool that the College World Series is there. It's not the same atmosphere.
No.
Totally and so it's a totally different atmosphere.
And I thought under the conditions, there was, I mean, obviously the weather, etc. There were literally splashes in some of the areas where they could. First of all, I'm going to say this: a big shout out to the grounds crew at Schwab Field last night to get that field in playing condition where they had, I don't know how many feet of water in the dugouts. For them to play games yesterday, I thought was a tremendous effort and huge kudos and a big shout out to the whole team.
Definitely.
The grounds crew team, everybody that got that place in playing condition yesterday. So a big shout out to the Schwab grounds team yesterday. Folks, we'll be right back. We got a lot more to discuss on a segment and a half left. We'll have the black shirt coming in for the spillover, but also RGT, his last one before he turns 50.
Oh, boy.
His last RGT in the States before he turns 50. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
You know that dollar bill you've got stuffed in your wallet, purse, or pocket? Give it a little respect, because it could win you millions. Lotto America from the Nebraska Lottery is here, and it only costs $1 to play. It has a $2 million starting jackpot with drawings every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. What's more, you can add the All-Star bonus for an additional $1 to multiply any prize won. So unwrinkle that dollar bill in your glove box and play today. Lotto America top prize odds 1 in 26 million.
The Cowboy Mounted Shooting Association National Championship is in Lincoln at the Sandhills Global Center this Thursday through Sunday. Come see cowboys and cowgirls go for the national championships riding fast horses and shooting pistols. The event is free to the public, so come on out and watch the cowboys and cowgirls May 23rd through the 25th, with the showcase event starting at 7 o'clock Thursday evening and Friday evening at the Sandhills Global Center at 84th and Haviland.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake. Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Hey Nebraska! Register today for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel with Gatorade. Brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Lincoln, a proud partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Play ball! Tired of the same old routine? Then bring your crew out to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. Enjoy action-packed home games all week long from May through August. It's the perfect change-up to the typical family night or makes for a home run outing with friends and coworkers. Experience the magic and get in on the excitement. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets now. Unleash the fun.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. $93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you got to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And also, if you have teams, groups, anything like that, Best will cater. So get a hold of Florial's for all your catering needs.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Again, 7 p.m. tonight, Nebraska takes on Purdue. Elimination game is a must-win game. OSU takes on Indiana at 2 p.m. at Schwab Field. It's going to be a beautiful tomorrow. I'm sorry about that.
Ohio State plays tomorrow.
Ohio State tomorrow.
And Indiana.
2 p.m. game on Thursday, right? Did I get that right? There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Raff, tell me what's the thing you're looking forward to the most when you get to
Cuba.
Yeah, you almost have me say it, to Cuba.
What I'm looking forward to the most?
Yeah.
Not even before I get to Cuba. I'm looking forward to see my girlfriend, Tracy, tonight.
Yes. You'll fly into Austin, right?
Flying into Austin. Meeting her in Austin.
Nice. What time's your flight get in Austin?
Like 8:30, I think.
Where's your
I have to go to Houston first.
How long is the layover in Houston?
Like 2 hours.
I was going to say, good gosh, that's a long layover.
Yeah.
But Houston to Austin's a short flight, though, man.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes.
Yeah. And I love Austin's airport, man.
Bergeron.
It's a good airport. Nice and easy airport. A lot of good food in there, too.
Yeah.
If you have their barbecue, that barbecue spot in there.
Let's not talk about food right now.
Oh,
AD,
man.
I'm trying to lose. I got to lose 3 pounds in 2 days. I can do this.
Are you doing a fast right now?
I'm not fasting, but I'm definitely not eating a ton because I want to lose 3 pounds.
3 pounds. Steam room.
Just don't drink down in Cabo.
Oh, I'm drinking in Cabo. I just got to lose 3. Once I lose that 3 pounds, I'm putting it all back on again. Come on now.
Nice that you were gone. Welcome back.
The battle to lose 3 pounds just to put on 13. Oh, well, that's life.
We're still saying, well, it's a minus 10, give or take. You know,
Yeah.
There you go.
Long as I get, if I can get there,
10.
if I can get there, take a picture of it, and then whatever happens after that,
It's all good.
yeah,
It's all good.
it's my birthday.
John Squire says, happy freaking birthday, my big man. He's talking to you, Raff. Pete Fergus says, happy birthday, Raff. Is Will on there? And you can still keep those birthday wishes coming on Friday because Raff will definitely come back and look at the show. We'll be screaming. I'll give him a shout out.
Oh, yeah. Just tweet me.
Absolutely.
Feel free to follow me. Chris Raff 7.
Kuhan Luke says, I'm starting to think Raff isn't going to Cuba after all.
Cuba, Cabo. It's
Yeah,
the same
thing.
Same thing. They both got cigars, hopefully.
What do you got, my man? RGT.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's good take. It's more like just gratitude. I just wanted to, throw shout outs to my mom and dad. Awesome. Couldn't have better parents. Friends, great friends, girlfriend, Tracy, been amazing, but just everybody here, DP, Rebecca, for giving us a chance, almost 2.5 years ago.
Crazy.
I mean, living out a dream, getting to be on the radio like every morning. It's the best. You guys, AG, Nick, AD, what can I say about you? We've been together pretty much inseparable for like the last 10 years, probably.
Yeah.
But I also got some presents for you guys because that's what I do.
Presents for us.
I got you some official Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, friendship bracelets. So these bracelets are made by my 9-year-old niece in Houston. So I got Nick the Drive Detroit Lions colors.
Wow.
Boom.
That is awesome.
Take that, Travis and Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
I got a Pittsburgh Steelers for AD, says the Drive.
My man.
And then I got a Green Bay Packers one for AG when he returns.
Yes.
And then I got a Denver Bronco bracelet. So my niece Calla makes bracelets now.
Wow.
She'll probably be mad at me, but if anyone wants a bracelet, you can get a hold of me. Calla's got a little business. She's 9 years old and she's doing bracelets now. So if anybody wants one, just let me know. I think she charges like $5 a piece for them. Maybe some shipping or whatever. But so we've got bracelets now,
awesome.
friendship bracelets. But I just want to throw just thanks to everyone. I mean, all the friends out there. I think about them through the years, the Kriegers, the Burlingtons, the Nick Thomases, the Chris and Dana Duvals, just everyone out there that's, impacted my life and just positive. I always say this, I don't have a ton of friends, but the friends I got are the best. So
hold them tight.
I love all you guys. You're all Raff's good take.
Love you too, Raffy.
Love you too, brother. Happy birthday, man. And enjoy Cabo, big dog.
I shall.
He's not even going to put on his friendship bracelet.
Oh,
Does he really feel that way?
I was surprised my wrist
Are we
don't
really
break.
friends?
Yeah, are we really friends if the bracelet's not on?
So we got
I love
AG as
this.
Packer one, so we're good to go.
Callie, thank you so much. Raff, thank you so much,
Absolutely.
man. Appreciate this.
Cool.
Relationships matter.
True that.
Relationships do matter. The words of our good buddy Tony Goins, Capital Scar. Relationships do matter. The AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. One of my favorite poems that just resonates with me a lot, especially right now, and just in life in general, man. It's called The Habit Poem. It says, I am your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I will push you onward or drag you down to failure. I am completely at your command. Half the things you do, you might as well turn them over to me, and I will do them quickly and correctly. I'm easily managed. You must be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of great people, and the last of all failures as well. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, though I work with the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for ruin or run me for a profit. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I'll place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I? I am habit. And that is one that's always stuck with me. I've had that poem for years, and I look at good habits that I have and bad habits I have. The bad habits have almost destroyed me. The good ones have preserved my life. So, folks, our habits are strong, and they don't care what we do. It's totally up to us. They'll run us for profit in life, etc., or they'll run us for ruin.
There it is. We got this text on the text line. It says, hi, my name's Annie. I specialize in helping the self-employed obtain health insurance. They're tax deductible and can be used nationwide. Would you like any info? So we might just learn some more about health insurance here, guys. Dang bots.
Text 2737 says, you guys are besties. Yeah, we're besties now.
Friendship bracelet.
Along with Annie. Annie might get one. Whoever that is.
Annie, it says she's texting in from Chicago, Illinois.
The best was when Calla messaged me. She goes, do you want friendship bracelets? I go, no, I will not support Travis Kelce. I will not support Taylor Swift. I will not do this. But I can do them in Broncos colors. All right, let's talk.
Yeah. All right, Raffy, 15 seconds.
All right, everyone. Be nice to each other. Love you all. And we'll talk to you when I get back. And you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.